If a person is traveling and misses a prayer during the journey, should they make it up as 2 units or 4? And if a person is residing and a prayer becomes due, then travels without praying, should they pray it as 4 units or 2? First, the scholars have agreed that if someone forgets a prayer while at home and remembers it while traveling, they must perform the home prayer according to the consensus of scholars, as stated by Imam Ibn al-Mundir. For example, if the Duhr prayer became due and they did not pray it before traveling, and the Asr prayer is called before they travel, then they have completely missed the Duhr prayer. In this case, if they are going to make it up, they must pray it as 4 units because they are making up what they missed, and they missed 4 units. But the scholars disagreed on what? Regarding someone who forgot a travel prayer and remembered it while at home. For instance, if someone was traveling and then returned the next day and said, "I did not pray Duhr yesterday," should they pray it as 4 units because they are now at home, or should they pray it as 2 units? Here there is a dispute among scholars. The Shafi'is, in their more apparent view, said that if they make it up while still traveling, they should shorten it. For example, if they forgot a prayer while traveling and then remembered it the next day while still traveling, they should pray it as 2 units. However, if they remember it in another travel or at home, they must complete it, favoring the home aspect. The Hanbalis and Shafi'is have a view that if someone forgets a travel prayer and remembers it at home, Imam Ahmad, may Allah have mercy on him, said they should pray it as 4 units as a precaution. The third opinion, which is held by the Hanafis and Malikis, and is also a view among the Shafi'is, is that if a person misses a prayer while traveling, and if they remember it at home, they should pray it as 2 units. Why? Because they are only required to make up what they missed, and they missed 2 units since it was due as 2 units while traveling. Similarly, if someone forgot a home prayer and remembered it while traveling, they should pray it as a home prayer. For instance, if a person was residing and missed a prayer at home, if they remember it while traveling, they should pray it as 4 units. Why? Because it was due as 4 units. Now, if someone was traveling and forgot to pray and they will pray it at home, it was due as 2 units while traveling, so they should make up 2 units. This opinion is the correct one. However, this is all if they missed it and made it up after the time. For example, if someone was traveling and returned before Maghrib, meaning they were traveling and returned home before Maghrib and had not prayed Asr during their travel, when they return home before Maghrib and they had not prayed Asr, there is a consensus among scholars that they must pray Asr as 4 units. Why? Because the time has not ended and the prayer is due at the end of the time according to the correct view. In this case, the person completely missed the prayer, so the correct ruling is that they should pray 2 units. But if they return and there is still time left, then they must pray as a resident, and this is something that there is no disagreement among scholars about, and Allah the Most High knows best.